and leave it to Battlefield Studios and EA to take that and completely f it up. How the f did this happen? Time and time again, I have watched the Battlefield franchise trip and stumble over itself. And today's one of those days where we have to talk about where Battlefield is tripping and stumbling next. I made a video, said Battlefield 6 was dying, pointed out that, you know, they're dropping players left, right, and fucking center. At this point, the number has gone up from 85% to almost 90%. Battlefield 6 is bleeding players. I really think, like, we can talk about a million different things. I think that is just, it's an objective fact. The one thing that I don't think came across in my video is that I actually like the game. Even though I feel like I said it multiple times, I think when you're talking about the negative, you know, part of this cycle where everybody's fallen off, everybody's complaining about maps, game modes, whatever, Battlefield 6 as a video game is a very fun, casualized FPS experience that if you're playing for a couple of hours a week, you can have a good time. For those who are looking to make Battlefield their main title, I think this is definitely a disappointing outcome considering the hype that the game had from Season 1. The truth is, at the end of the day, Battlefield 6 is a great video game that doesn't have enough content, that doesn't have enough maps. It's a game that has massive balancing issues when it comes to vehicle combat. It doesn't have a very engaging challenge and progression system, and that is struggling to create this live service ecosystem that EA wants them to be. The rumor mill was swirling, and now it has been confirmed with a post from Battlefield 6, the January update. We have been asking for information on Season 2, and, well, it's being delayed. Season 1 will be extended past its in-game end date of January 20th, and we will launch Season 2 on February 17th. A month delay. You know, you can round up by 3 days. It is a month out. From all of the shit that I took for making my video last week on Battlefield 6 and talking about the player numbers, the fact that the Season 2 update has now been delayed a month is not a good sign. Now, we can spin this 100 different ways. We can sit here and say that, well, if they take the extra time, then that means Season 2 is going to be the saving grace of this game, and it's going to bring back, it's going to usher in a brand new era of Battlefield. I don't want to cope like that, and I'm just going to be completely realistic. I think that creators doing this kind of discussion where they're bigging up the fact that they're taking another month is only going to set those expectations even higher than they already are. I don't want to do that. I want to be a realist here, and I want to say I think Season 2, much like I said in my last video, is going to be pretty mediocre. I think all of the complaints that people are having about the Season 1 content, the small fucking engaged maps, the fact that the challenges aren't engaging, that isn't going to be solved in Season 2. And I don't want creators out here telling you that, well, if they just take an extra bit of time, it's gonna make it even better. And the thing is these problems are just exacerbated by the fact that your portal mode was fucking dog shit. Your server browser, quote unquote server browser, literally doesn't exist and is one of the most annoying fucking things to utilize. You can't find the right experiences. You drop the ball on Portal. So while we're waiting for content to come here, the community doesn't even have the tools to be able to sustain itself. We could be making our own experiences while we're waiting for the official shit to come. And we don't even know what official shit is coming. I don't know what's coming in Season 2. We got ourselves a little teaser here with a gas mask and the gas going on. So my guess is we're going to see some sort of gas grenade coming to the multiplayer. And then we might see an event where RedSec might actually end up being like a regular battle royale with the gas and not just the fire that kills you instantly. I don't know. It could go that way. I don't know. The truth is nobody knows, because what we're getting for content for the next, at the very least, 5 weeks is a Season 1 extension, which gives you a cool weapon skin, which, hey, if you're into this stuff, and I like weapon skins as much as the next person, this looks pretty cool. We're going to have hardware XP boosts, a vehicle skin, and player card customization items. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the stuff that we need in the game. Player card customization, one of the greatest things that I think we could ask for as players who bought into this live service. I mean, fuck me, a vehicle skin? We're cooking. The Frostfire bonus path can be completed concurrently alongside the Season 1 Battle Pass. In other words, you don't need to choose, example, Rogue Op, Soldier Fortune. The Frostfire bonus path, each bonus path tier requires 10 bonus path points to unlock, which means you need 110 bonus path points. Where's the content? Where's the maps? What are we doing here? Who gives a shit? Player card customization? Give me a fucking break. You're $1 billion studio. How did we get here? What the fuck is going on? This is fucking insanity to me reading this. Like here, we'll give you a fucking bone to chew on for 5 weeks. How did we get here? Guys, we have a Valentine's Day daily login reward. Woohoo! Woo! Yeah! Fuck yeah, dude! Oh yeah! Double XP weekends, dude! Logging into the same fucking maps. All these moments will be communicated in-game and through our social media challenges. Commit to your duo now or forever hold your peace. Valentine's Day event. Yeah! I haven't seen hype like this in so long. We came out the gate swinging with finally a return to form for Battlefield almost, because people like me pointed out early on during the fucking LA event that this game's maps were going to be a problem. They came out the gate swinging with the announcement of Season 1. Guys, we're dropping 2 fucking maps. The flow of content was great. The problem was the fucking content sucked, right? And I am sick and tired of pointing out these fucking issues and having people tell me that I'm just being negative. The RedSec $1 million tournament got delayed indefinitely because of problems with the fucking Battle Royale. Now we have a month fucking delay on Season 2. What is going on? Live service is a fucking joke. And here's the thing that pisses me off about it too, is they word saladed a fucking reason for why it's happening. Thank you to our Battlefield community for your feedback and support. Last year, our franchise received an unprecedented amount of support. Millions of players returned to Battlefield or joined us for the first time during the most successful launch in Battlefield history. And leave it to Battlefield Studios and EA to take that and completely fuck it up. How the fuck did this happen? This tells me how out of touch these guys are. I will say that it was a packed Season 1, right? You had 2 maps. You had the cold fucking winter offensive update. You had RedSec, but RedSec launched way too early to even be put on there as if it was a good thing. You guys had to delay your $1 million tournament because of bugs with the game was literally broken for like a week. It launched way too early, so I think that's fucking bullshit. During our ongoing development, we've continued to review community feedback, and in order to keep our promise, determine that our best path forward is to extend Season 1 to give ourselves extra time to further polish and refine Season 2. This isn't hyperbolic. Season 2 is Battlefield 6's last hope for a bustling player base. The one thing that people thought I was saying in my last video was that Battlefield 6 is dead. Battlefield 6 has a pretty healthy player base when it comes to multiplayer standards. The problem that I have and the issues that I foresee in the future is that player base number is going to drop to a point where EA doesn't find it viable to continue paying these dev teams to support a quote-unquote dead game in their eyes. A game with 40,000 players from a multiplayer standpoint, from our standpoint, is a fucking W. From an EA standpoint, paying that many people to support a game that isn't growing, they're going to look at that as chopped liver. They're going to want to cut it off as soon as possible. I don't want that to happen, which is why I'm talking about this shit now. You had years to prep for this, and I'm genuinely confused. How does Battlefield continue to fuck this up? It's clear you copied Call of Duty. It's funny, you talk about Battlefield's iconic DNA. Where? You made a dope FPS that feels like Ground War. Where? This is Battlefield's DNA. Delayed fucking tournaments, delayed seasons, having to fucking fix things post-launch, polish, 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 give us time, give us time, give us time, all while you're bragging about being an unprecedented amount of support. Millions of players bought our fucking game, and now we need time to fix it. Fuck off. I want Battlefield to be better. I want Battlefield Studios to dial it the fuck in, lock in, and make Season 2 great, because this game fucking deserves it. I don't know if people think that I want to see this game fail. This is the first time in a long time that I felt they actually had a real shot. They took a shot at Call of Duty this year and knocked them right out of the fucking park. And now, because of their own incompetence, we're here yet again. Another fucking game. This franchise deserves better. The IP deserves better. The players deserve better. Lock the fuck in. I can't watch another Battlefield game go the fucking route of Battlefield 5 in 2042. I can't do it. This franchise, man, we've been here for so long. I know we're not getting the glory days back, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. I need you guys to lock in. All right, let me know what you guys think down below. I'm done fucking ranting. This shit pisses me off to no end because I know the developers can do better. I know the studio can do better, and I know the players deserve better. So Season 2 better be a fucking banger, because if it's not, you guys literally squandered the best opportunity you had to go into the next Battlefield game with the good graces of the community, with a great fucking foundation, and you're just squandering it. Yet again. All my links are down below. Go check out the Patreon. Go pick up my game Transients. It's available on Steam. Leave a like on the video and subscribe for everything FPS. Although, I really don't know how much more FPS we can fucking deal with here on this channel. This shit is fucking scuffed, man. My name is Big Fry, and I'll see you guys on the next one.